The NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier in the mood for action. Welcome to Philadelphia, the birthplace of America. The downtown skyline shining brilliantly tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Grant is out there with Diallo. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Lee in at the point. And for the 76ers, we've got Maxey. He out there with Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard. And the final game, Greg, of the regular season. We can feel it. There's a lot of excitement.
Be it the playoffs or for those lottery teams, a nice vacation. There's always a silver lining.
Down low, here's P. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Cunningham's shot is off. Pass to Maxey. Lee against Harden. Lee goes in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Free throw good. Lee. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now, here is Harden. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Now, here's Cunningham. Grant outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Cunningham. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. The Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 4-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Deflects the pass. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Now, here's Grant, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. Cunningham with it, guarded by Embiid. Diallo kicks to Cunningham. Clock at 4. Embiid trying to break loose.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Harden the pass to Pete. Here's Maxey. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Lee. Here's P. That shot is off. And the Pistons now going the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Diallo. He's guarded closely. Cunningham with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Milwaukee.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And your Sixers dancing. Your Sixers dancing.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Pistons. Bay comes in for Cunningham. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 10. Lee passes to Olynyk. Grant outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Bay finds Diallo. To end the cold streak. There's the steal. To the inside. Lee with the steal. Pass to Diallo. Going inside. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Pistons trail by 12. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Bay kicks to Joseph. Now Olenek, his last outing with 20 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Loud pass to Bagley. Here's P. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Bagley. Back to Joseph. Now the pass to Bay. And nothing is falling for him right now. The 76ers leading by 14. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Shot by Joseph, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pistons trail by 18. Outside, Bagley. Lays it up off the glass.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Green. Tobias Harris is out there with P. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against the Pacers had a huge game. He contributed 31 points and was aggressive on the glass with 9 rebounds. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now, here's Green. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role, and he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Olynyk. Grant comes in for Bagley. Diallo, he's checked in for Sadiq Bey. Saban Lee's subbed in for Joseph.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Philadelphia, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
That's good from P. Both free throws good from P.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Cunningham. Kicks it out to Grant. Sinks the triple.
Jeremy Grant.
Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
P passes to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot's good from P.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lee outside. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Harden. Kicks it out to Grant. Stewart passes to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Here's Lee. Good work defensively by Harden.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Cunningham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shoots. Doesn't go for him.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from P in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Jeremy Grant is out there with Diallo. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Lee in at the guard position.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Keller and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Cunningham looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Now here's Lee. After the...
Yeah!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
that could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Grant kicks to Diallo.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Stewart. Grant trying to break free. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the line for him here.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stewart. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Green, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Then for the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Grant. Bay comes in for Cunningham. And it's Joseph in for Sabin Lee. And so Stewart nails both of them. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Olynyk the pass to Stewart. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Joseph. Bay wide open, and he fires. No good with the triple. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Joseph, the pass to Olynyk. The Pistons working the ball around now. And here's Bay. 6 points for him. Joseph looking over the floor. It's good from long range.
Corey Joseph.
You know, once a weakness in his game, Corey Joseph has worked extremely hard on his outside shot. And like I say all the time, the proof is in the pudding.
Inside, here's Milton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Milton's got 5 now.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Detroit making a switch. Bagley's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Joseph. Feeds it to Olynyk. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Korkmaz kicks to Green. Korkmaz passes to P. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. P's got 26 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Olynyk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bay, no good. 76ers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. P passes to Harris. To the middle. Here's P. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. P's got 10 points in just the second half. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bagley kicks to Olynyk. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Joseph, the pass to Bay. It's hauled in by Harris.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the paint, looking to end the run. Bagley, no good. The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Good. Defended by Bagley. On the wing, Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Joseph. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Bagley, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Korkmaz. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. 76ers ahead, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Matisse Thybulle, Maxey out there with Green, and it's Niang in at the 4. Maxey, no good. And, well, Detroit, shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
Frank Jackson.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move.
Both teams will make substitutions. Springer, the pass to Niang. Out to the right wing. Down low. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Thybulle. 76ers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9 to the wing right side. Springer, the pass to P. Rebounded by the Pistons. And there's the feed to Cunningham. Basket counts.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Good. Defended by Bagley. And that one is stuffed right through.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Cunningham with it. There's the try.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Springer. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Offline with his 3. Detroit's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3 ball well. Lee passes to Bagley. And here's Stewart. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
Fitting that it ends 2-2 because it's been a really good battle between these teams this year.
And what a huge standout performance it was for P. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Lee outside. Holiday, the pass to Joseph. Rebound by the 76ers. Driving in.
And you can sense that these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much